Good morning. This is Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing at the Tailored Fit, and you're here at Facebook Live with us today. It is Friday morning, and Fridays are all about Bernina, and I thought I would start you off with a quick little piece of information that maybe some of you don't realize. This is our it's basically our first year anniversary as being a Bernina dealer, and quite a year. Who knew that when we got into doing this, we were going to be in the middle of a pandemic shortly after we became a Bernina dealer, but that's what happened. But what's really interesting and pretty fabulous is that Bernina has bestowed upon us their 2021 Bernina Excellence Dealer Award. And we just got that piece of information here recently, and I have you to thank for that. If it wasn't for you, our customers, we couldn't do that. And I really want to send out a huge thank you. And I want to let you know about a wonderful sale that's going on. We have actually two of them. One is a Bernina sale where we have 20% off of most of our Bernina sewing machines, and all of our Bernette machines are on sale for 20% off. And if you go to our website at universityofsewing.com, I don't think I said that properly. So at universityofsewing.com, you will find all the pricing for both our Bernina machines and for our Bernette machines. And that sale is going on through the end of this month. So don't hesitate. Don't not go and look, because right now you can find all the prices and you can see what's on sale. And along with that, we have almost all of the Bernina accessories on sale for 20% off. In the Bernina promotions, you'll see it's just the feet, but we decided to go ahead and carry that over to almost all of our Bernina accessories. There's a little bit that isn't in there, but the 90% of it is 20% off. So go and take a look on our website, universityofsewing.com, and you'll be able to see all the pricing. Also, we ship everywhere. And we also, if you're buying anything, we can ship it to you. But the other thing I wanted to let you know is we're still doing curbside pickup, and we are letting people in the shop. We would like you to wear a mask if you would, please. But other than that, we are ready to go, and we have people coming in. If you buy a sewing machine right now, you always get your free lessons with that machine. And we are doing those one-on-one, masked and socially distancing. So if you would like to buy a machine right now, you're not going to be left without doing, the classes. You certainly can. And if you need help during that process, we can also do Zoom meetings. So that's really easy. But I also wanted to tell you about a different sale. Tomorrow is National Quilting Day. And National Quilting Day, we are offering 20% off all of our fabric for quilting and all of our quill patterns. And so there's going to be a coupon code for that. It's National Quilting Day. I use the initials from that. NQD and NQD 20. And I'm going to put this in the notes on Facebook because I always get these things mixed up when I'm not looking directly at them. So I have a tendency to be a little dyslexic, and so when I do that, please forgive me. I'll make sure that you get the proper coupon code. But if you use that on our website, you'll be able to get 20% off of everything, even the brand newest stuff we've gotten in, quilting fabric and our quilting patterns. You can get those for 20% off. Great deal on that. So that's tomorrow, and it's a one-day event, so you can't miss it. And if you can't be here, then go online and do your shopping, and you can always have it set up for pickup so you don't have to pay shipping. Or most of our shipping charges are really reasonable. So I try to keep them as absolutely low as possible. So if you want anything on our website, go ahead and check all that out, and you'll find out we are pretty reasonable on shipping if you need it shipped. Okay, so let's talk about Berninas today. This is amazing. I want you guys to see all these gorgeous machines, and you can get them all for 20% off. So let's go ahead. I don't like sitting down. I have to be moving. Anybody who knows me, I like to move. So we're going to start over here with our sit-down models of our Q series. Our Q16 is 20% off, and this is a beautiful little machine. It's very reasonably priced, and again, all the prices are on universityofsewing.com, so you can look at that. This lovely machine comes with 3 BSR settings. It's got 2 BSRs in it. And it's set up right now to do ruler work, but it comes with a regular free motion foot, and it's super easy to thread. Everything's right in the front. You wind the bobbin in the front. The on and off switch is at the back, but that's not a big deal. That's all you've got to worry about in the back of the machine, but everything else is in the front. This comes with this lovely folding table. You can also get it with the raised elevated table. And so just talk to us and we can tell you all the different options. It's really amazing. It's a great deal. So we've also got, oh, by the way, if you want that Q16, it's here right now and you can have it today if you want it. Don't forget that we have 48 months, same as cash. You know, a lot of people really worry that they can't afford a Bernina, but look at these prices. This is amazing. For that machine right now, if you did 18 months, same as cash, it's only $415 a month. But if you went to the 48 months, same as cash, you could do that machine for $157. $157 gets you into a Q16. Isn't that amazing? The Q20 we've got over here, it's in a beautiful cabinet from Koala. It has this opening right here so you can expand the table. There's inserts that go in here, and this spreads out. Look how far this spreads out. It's unbelievable how big this gets. There's an insert for each side. You put those in, and you have this huge space that you can work with on the Q20. And so that's with the Koala table that they've got right here. They've also got an elevated horn table that can go with this too. And we can set you up in either of those tables. We've got the head right now. Getting you the tables is always the easy part. So if you're interested in a Q20 or a Q16, right now is a wonderful time to buy these machines. So while we're over on this side of the room, I did want to point out to you that all of our Burnett's are 20% off. So if you're in a more budget-minded situation, you maybe only sew as a hobby. It's not very much well, I mean, most of us sew as a hobby. But what I'm saying is that if it's just an occasional hobby and you don't want to put a ton of money into this, your Burnett's are here. Every one we've got in the store is 20% off. We have got a Burnett 70, which does exclusively embroidery work. We've got the Burnett 64. That 64 is the overlocker, and it's an air overlocker. So the threading for this is so simple, and it is such a nice little machine. And these are even 20% off. So your Burnett 64 air locker, what a great machine. And it's so simple to use, and it's a great price. This is only $14.95 on sale. So, and again, we teach you how to use it. It's got the ability to adjust how hard it presses down on the fabric. It's got a differential feed. It's got all the features you've been looking for in a nice compact version and perfect for your serging needs. So, and such a great price point. The 535. The 535 is a really unique machine. If you are a person who does as much clothing sewing as you do quilting, you might like the 535 because it comes with the 5.5 millimeter feed dog system. And what that means is that when you're working with lightweight things, when you're working on your quilting, piecing, this is going to be a nice sized feed dog system. It also has the jumbo bobbin. It is embroidery ready, and it is also on sale right now for 20% off. So that's going to be a really great deal, and it's a great price point. But don't forget, we carry some really great machines such as the 590, This one's a demo unit, and you can get it at an amazing price point right now. And this comes with a full embroidery package. So really interesting to do that. We've also got a 500. Now this 500 embroidery unit, that's all it does is embroidery, but this is at a great price point too because it's also a demo unit. And for those of you who don't remember, the demo units are the kind of, they've been used up at Bernina to do some classes. Then Bernina goes through them and makes sure everything is good. We get them in here at a special price. I can offer them really at a very, very low price point for you. And they come with a full warranty package. This isn't something that you're only going to get a year warranty like a used machine. What we do here is for our used machines, we give a full coverage 1 year warranty. But this one will have a typical 20-year Bernina warranty package. So that isn't going to change anything with those demo units. You just get it for a great price. And of course, we always get them in here. We test them and make sure everything's right. As far as demo units, we have the 590, we have the 500, and we also have some 480s. So there are some really, really good prices right now if you are in the market for a new machine. And all of those machines are jumbo bobbin machines. Now, if you don't remember, jumbo bobbins are the ones that hold 70% more thread than a typical little silver bobbin like your class 15s or your class 66s. They only hold a certain amount of thread, and all of us are used to, when we've had those kind of machines, their bobbins run out all the time. Well, the jumbo bobbin, it's about the size of a small Coats and Clark's thread spool, an entire spool on that bobbin. So you're going to do really great in doing that. All right, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to look at our frame model. Now, this is a Q24. This is also the largest frame in our shop, is the largest frame that you can get. And this machine right now is 20% off. Now that does not include the Q-matic, but everything else is 20% off. So one of the things that's really great right now is if you were thinking that you would like to get a quilting frame and you want to get the Q24, you can get any of the size frames. They're all 20% off. The head with the machine, this will do your free motion embroidery, or excuse me, your free motion quilting. And what it'll also do, which is really cool, is you could do thread painting with it if you ever wanted to. So I think that these machines are so amazing because you can just move this wherever you want and follow. And then we have some really wonderful things on it, such as you can get right now at 20% off also is your accessories for this. For instance, if you wanted casters, if you wanted a batting bar, if you wanted the laser point, that is an addition to this, but you can get those all at 20% off. What I really love about the laser point is it shows me exactly where my needle is going to go. So look at that. My needle knows exactly where it's going because that wonderful laser point on there. And I have found that for me, that was a total game changer in how I made sure I positioned things properly. We have Heather Alexander, who has helpful in training any of our customers on how to use this machine. And just like you get with all of our sewing machines, when you buy a Q24 or even a Q20 and you put it on a frame, you do get training on this. We're not going to leave you left out in the cold, but you're going to be shocked at how easy it is to thread, how easy it is to wind a bobbin. These are all very, very similar processes to what you would do on your sewing machine. So if you're a Bernina user and you've always thought about using a wanted to use a quilting frame and you've thought about using it and you were worried about the transition from your sewing machine to this quilting frame, you are going to be shocked. It's got a very similar screen to our new models of sewing machines. It's also just so simple to thread and so simple to wind the bobbin. You're just going to love this particular transition. You will not feel like you've got a huge learning curve. I didn't feel like it was a huge learning curve for this part of it. Now, if you go to the computerized part of it and you get the Q-matic where it actually quilts itself, that's a little bit more of a learning curve. I'll just be honest with you. But generally, we can train you in one day how to do that too. So let's go back to our domestic machines, and we have only one 770 left in the shop. That's it right now. And the 770s are proving to be quite difficult to get at the moment. So this is the last one we have. So if you were thinking that you wanted to go ahead and get a 770, this is a really good time to buy that. And the other thing I want to mention is that when you buy a 770, you can get this wonderful koala table for only $1,000. We're making a great deal on this right now, and this table you can get for $1,000. And then you're set. You've got your machine, you've got your table, and I will tell you once again, I've said this before, if you've never heard me say it, just because maybe you've never watched this before, but what I really will tell you is I never understood how much having a cabinet to go with my machine was going to be a big deal. And after I sat down and actually used the cabinet with the sewing machine, I was like, how have I ever done this before? It just changed everything for me. And it was really funny because I had a customer come in the other day. They ended up sitting down, trying it out, and they were like, oh my gosh, I think you're right about this. Well, they went home after they purchased a cabinet, and they said to me they didn't know what they had been missing for years. This past week, we have delivered 4 cabinets for several different clients, and they have just been so happy with their new purchase. Guess what? All of our cabinets, all our Bernina cabinets, they're all 20% off right now too. This is such a good time to get your cabinet. If you have already got your machine, get your cabinet right now because you can't beat these prices. The inserts for the cabinets come free with them. It's just such a good deal. So let's go back in here, and this is the biggest cabinet we offer. This huge big baby right here. This is the biggest one. Now, you've got to have space for this, but if you're buying something like an 880 or a 790 or 770 or even a 740, you might want this kind of cabinet space. And we don't have the last part of this pulled out. And if we can go ahead, Dave, and go around to the front of this and show people there's another leaf that is down here. That gives you all this space in the back too. So if you're working on a big project, if it's a big quilt and you're quilting it, you have all this flat space. You've got all of the area behind there to have this laid out. And you can have all of your everything you're working on right here, and you're not going to have it pulling off the table on you. It's so nice. There is storage in this cabinet for your thread. It has the perfect storage area for an embroidery unit. One of the biggest problems with the Berninas, with cabinets for Berninas in the past, has been storing our embroidery units. Well, there's a perfect storage area right here for an embroidery unit, and it is right there and ready to go. Now, and look at these nice little areas right here, this little slit right here. So if you wanted to bring up your machine, you were going to do something, you had to bring the machine up, and you wanted to put this, where do you put this piece of acrylic? Well, you've got this nice little area you can slide it right into, and it's out of your way. Now, I will tell you, after just doing a couple of projects on this table, I was like, what was I thinking trying to do it on top of a table? It doesn't work nearly as well. I just didn't even think about how much trouble it was causing me. And this just took so much stress out of my world, and it actually put the machine in the proper aeronomical space for me so that I wasn't lifting my arms up in a weird position. I didn't have my back cramped up. I can now sit at my machine and just sew. It has been such a huge revelation to me. So one of the things I don't want to forget to mention to you is we do, for those of you who maybe are a little more budget minded, you're worried about your, how much you can get for your money, we have a used 740 in the shop right now. This used 740 is very reasonably priced. It is again on our website. Please go on there and look, and you can see the price for it. And it is in amazing condition. When we received this machine, it only had 45,000 stitches on it. And you may not know what that means, but typically most machines, when you get them used, they have at least 1 million or 2 million, 3 million stitches at the least, and oftentimes many more than that. And so this was very gently used, and we have it available with all of the accessory items and everything, and it's ready to go. And as I said earlier in this discussion, when we sell a used Bernina, those machines are going to have a full 1-year warranty. So if a board goes out, that's on us. If anything happens to the machine that is just from, just let's call it age or whatever, we will replace it. Now, of course, that's not going to include someone being rough with the machine, but it'll include anything that in the normal use, if it goes wrong, we will replace it. And that's for a full year. So you're going to get a quality product. So on the other end of the spectrum, we have that go back to like I told you we have some 480s. We have some new ones. We have some demo units. We've also got some of the beautiful peacock covered ones. And so I'll show you that here in just a moment. But there's a couple of our 480s available. But I also want to mention to you that we have this Bernina Matic, which is a 910 electronic machine. It's basically a mechanical with a few little things added to it. And it is right now available. And again, another machine that we got in, very, very well maintained. And it has all of the different accessories with it. They're all listed on our website, universityofsewing.com. So if you think you might want a machine like that, which is basically a mechanical machine with electrical power, you can go ahead, and that's what they mean by electronic. So you can go ahead online and look at the details and all the accessories that come with it. Now, the interesting thing about that machine is that it will use the older feet. So when you go to purchase something like that, you need to be aware that it's not going to use the newest feet that Bernina has. So, and we have a lot of extra feet that we found for that. So it's going to actually come with a nice selection of feet. So don't forget, on that sale we've got going on, our accessory bags, I included those. Those weren't something that Bernina talked about having on sale, but I decided I wanted to offer that available to you. So if you want an accessory foot bag, they're on sale right now. If you want a travel case, they're on sale. That is a laptop bag, or you could use a variety of things. It's a great little bag. And all these Bernina bags, these carrying cases, are all on sale. And there is all of our lovely employees taking their Bernina bags as if they are off to a wonderful retreat. So we've got all these different bags. They are on sale. But notice the blue bag. I want you to see the blue bag for just a minute. The blue bag goes with our peacock version of our 480. And we've only got a couple of these left. So if you think you're interested in getting a 480 with the peacock front, and I'm gonna come here over by this one machine. We've only got a couple of these left, and when they are gone, they're gone. There isn't gonna be any more to be had, I don't believe. It's kind of like every time Bernina does a special edition, they go really fast. So we've got this left. We've only got, like I said, I think we've got 2 left now, and when they're gone, they come with their own blue travel bag, and they come with a walking foot. So it's a great deal, and we would love to help you get into the Bernina you've been looking for. We've got a great selection right now, both used, demos, new. we've got the best selection we've ever had. And I want to make sure that if you are interested in getting something right now, it's 20% off. You can't beat these prices. And remember, Bernina does 12-month, 18-month, and 48-month, same as cash. Helps break those payments over a period of time, but you might also have just gotten some money from the government, that stimulus money. Wouldn't this be a great thing to get? You can get your sewing machine, you can pay for at least most of it, and then you can turn around and you can finance the rest. You can't beat this deal right now. And it is just the perfect machine you've been looking for. So we are here today. It is Friday. We open at 10 and we are going to be here until 6 o'clock this evening. Tomorrow's National Quilting Day. We're having our big fabric sale, quilting fabrics and quilting patterns on sale for 20% off. It'll be online and available in store. I'll put that coupon code in the comments here after we're done today. Tomorrow morning, though, join us again at 9:30, and I will show you some of the most cool, we just got a whole bunch of cool fabrics in. I can't wait to share them with you. We're going to have so much fun tomorrow morning at 9:30. We'll talk about the new fabrics that have come in, and you can purchase those for 20% off tomorrow. So 20% off tomorrow on quilting fabrics and quilting patterns for National Quilting Day, and we will talk about all the new things that have just come in. Everybody, have a wonderful Friday. It's sunny and beautiful, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day.